Hello to you. Okay, today I'm going to make a tracksuit for little Stacie. I'm going to use this secret socks that I've got. It's only just printed on one side, so I'm going to use the side with the butterflies for the top, and then the white I'm going to use for the pants. But for this one, I'm going to make a pattern, like with the boy and with the baby. Um, I'm not going to cut it directly from the the doll like I did with this one here. I'll put the link up here so you can see uh, uh, um, how I made this little set for her. So it's much easier, like I said, that when the dolls get bigger, the easier the patterns get. And this is a real Barbie, so it's also much easier because she's more bendable and movable. So first I'm going to do the top. So I'm just want to take this hair out of the way here, and then you just like I always use normal paper towel for the patterns. It's just much easier for me because it's soft and it's easy bendable. But you're welcome, you can use paper or cardboard or anything that you like prefer to use, but I like to use this paper towel. So first I'm going to put just on the paper towel like this, just to get for the body, arms out. And then just remember, if you use your pen or whatever you use to draw, try and keep it straight up so it doesn't go totally against the body, because that will leave a little bit of seam allowance if you want to make like leggings or something like that, and it will help you for the pattern as well. So I'm going to just draw around the doll almost until where I want the top to be. Okay, for now that's it. So then I will draw on this as well. Okay, I want this, obviously the shoulder seams must be straight. I'm going to take it here behind neck straight, and here's the arms. So go in with the arms like that, and then obviously I want now this to be straight down. So this is the widest part, so I'm just going to get a bit from that, and this will be my top. So just a straight line here. I'm going to fold this in half just to make it even on both sides. I think that is that. So okay, so now I'm gonna fold it in half. Just try to see if those lines add up, at least those. And now it's almost in half, and then you can just cut it out which side you think is the best. I think this side here, so just cut it out there. Okay, so here is the top. So then you can cut it out like this if you want, or you can place it on a fold if you want. Just fold it in half then, and you can use that for the top. And then okay, now for the sleeves, I'm gonna go fold the paper in half, or just fold the paper and then place it on that fold there by the soldier straight, just like in the center of her hand, maybe just a bit longer than here, if you prefer. Okay, and then just to see where this soldier is, gonna make a straight line there, and then See how wide the arm is here. Also just straight for now. Now we'll tape it in, and then just put the, just to see how it fit in there. Make it round with the top. So that is for the top. And then the arms, I'm going to just tape it a little bit in so that it's not so wide. And then you just cut that out. And there is the sleeve. I maybe make this a little bit rounder here. And there you go. There's your sleeve then for the top. So there is the top then. Okay. Okay, for the pants, I'm also just going to use paper towel and fold it, and then I'm going to put the doll like a leg is on the fold line here, and then I'm just going to lift up this leg so it makes it easier. My pin, and then I'm going to just see where for this incline here by a leg, and then straight here, and you can just follow a leg. You can make it wider or narrower if you want, and then I'm somewhere going to, like, if I want to make it maybe a short, I'll make a line here for the short, maybe something by the knee, or even like a here, and then by the ankle, so I can know which length I want the pants to be. Okay, and just fall down and just see where on the length of the pants body, and then just try and find the center of a body and just make a little line here. I'll just show you now why. Okay, so then okay, I'm just gonna take the leg a bit, say half a centimeter, or even depends on the width you want the pants, but I'm gonna just make a line here down about like say the half a centimeter, just make it a bit wider and tape it in a bit as well. And then just go like round here up to here, and then now why I said this line, this is the center of a body, so you want to bring the pants in to about here, so this is the length of the pants, so then just bring it in a bit, tape it as well in here. So it depends, if you want to make a seam here for elastic band or something, then you obviously make it a bit longer, but I'm going to use like some of the ribbing of the socks, so I'm not going to make it longer then, because the ribbing will help us, and the feet I'm going to make for this length here. So then that's it. So then you can just cut it out. Got your pattern for your pants. So now I'm going to start making the tracksuit. So I'm going to cut this off here because I want the color side for the top, front and back. So I cut it out now. So this is the white part that I'm going to use for the pants, and this is for the top. As I told you before, this ribbing piece here for the secret, so I use that for like ribbing around the waist and even around the arms. It must be easier if I just could have put a pattern like this, and then this the ribbing is already on there, but then my butterflies would be upside down, and I don't want that. So I want to put it like this. So I'm going to cut off this ribbing piece here, because I really don't want my butterflies to be upside down. So afterwards I will use this for the ribbing around everything. Okay, so now you can start. I'm going to put the two sides together, or maybe even, oh, it's the same difference if I put it open or close. So yeah, I'm going to put my sleeves here and my top here, so it will be fit actually perfectly. Just pin it down. And then you can cut it out. Okay, so now all the pieces are cut out. So I'm just going to put the body soldiers together and just sew the one side. I'm still going to use the hand sew because it's a so small area. It's just difficult to do it with the sewing machine. So this here I'm going to use with my hand sew overhand stitch. I'm going to use. Okay, so now the one side is sewn, so I'm going to put the ribbing side on this side here and stretch it a bit, but just remember not too much because you must put this over a head. So it looks like you're going to use almost the whole piece, because I don't want to take off her head here, and this is must go over her head. We make it easy. So, but this I'm going to do with the machine. It's going to be easier. So first on the I'm going to do a zigzag, yeah, and then I'm going to fold it. Oh, wrong side. So yeah, no, one side is more white. So first I'm going to do a zigzag here, and then I'm just going to fold it a bit over, and then going with a straight line here. So yeah, I'm going to the machine now. Okay, so I did a zigzag stitch here, and I fold it, and I just put a straight line here. So I'm going to put this now together as well here, and I think I'm also just going to hand sew this here together. And then I'm just going to put the sleeves in here like that. Fold it in half, make sure the center is centered there. and then this one here as well. So I'm going to sew that. Okay, so there's two problems. First one is this is definitely not going to fit over her head, so I'm going to have to cut it up open on one of the sides, like for the back side, and maybe just put a piece of velcro there. And then this side I'm going to use around her waist, yeah, so I don't have enough of this ribbing for the arms, the sleeves here. So I think I'm going just to use the leftover folded in half and use that for, because I want that as also colorful, not just white, the same as the, so I'm just going to cut this off here. It's almost straight. Just gonna fold it in half, and I'm gonna put that here by the arms, both sides, and then I'm going to sew down the one side, yeah, and then put on the ribbing on the side, and then I'm going to sew the other side close as well. Okay, so let's carry on with that then. Okay, the top was a bit of a failure, but I didn't want to lose this beautiful butterfly pattern material, so I came up with another idea. I just cut off the ribbings on the by a neck and by her arms here, and I just bend her around here with the lighter. Just please be careful when you work with a lighter. It's open flame, so you can burn yourself or put something on fire. So just please be very careful with this. So yeah, but that was the best method I could use to rescue this little sweater top. So I know now I'm gonna have to make this pattern a bit bigger. So I will do that next time I'm going to use this pattern. I will make it a bit bigger, and the sleeves must be a bit wider, and even the top here must be definitely a bit wider. So I think I'm going to use that already on the pants, because this pants is also going to be a bit too narrow then. So I'm going to, somewhere while I cut it or put it on here, I'm going to make it wider. So this is for the one side. And just see where it goes. I don't want that heel. Toes. So just fold your material in half and put it on there. See, this is more going to be like a ski pant, and I don't want it to be like a ski pant, so I'm definitely going to make this wider here then. So I'm now going to draw with my pen, and then I'm going to do the same with that one here. So this, I think I'm going to leave the same here. I'm going to still put the ribbing on top, but I'm going to definitely make it wider, yeah. And then even here by the pants. I'm going to cut this one out then. So then I'm going to use the same one on this one here, so I can make sure I cut them both the same size. So hopefully I have better luck now. Must I just put it right sides together, and then first just, let me see, yeah, almost the same. First just stitch the one side here, so when you open it, and then this ribbon here, you've got the one you go around the waist, and then you use this as your elastic. So on the right side, so just sew that there, and then sew these two parts here together there. Okay, so both sides is now closed. So just now for the, I decided I'm not going to put ribbing on the legs as well. I'm also just going to just burn it with the lighter. So I'm just not going to do it now, just so that they don't fray. On the side, and then just close the inside seams here. Okay, I think this actually came out quite cute after all, except for all the bit of change I had to make. So I'm not very fond of this neckline here, but yeah, it's the only thing I could do. I didn't really want to put Velcro at the back. It just make it more difficult, so it was just easier to just cut it off there, and like I burned it a bit, and the pants actually came out quite cute. There's nothing, yeah, so I'm glad I made the pattern a bit bigger. So yeah, there's our little Stacie with a tracksuit. So let's see what's up next. Keep on watching. Bye.